Yes, have a seat. Please, have a seat. Yeah. I guess my sore throat is still lingering on a bit, but that's what happens when you have a cold. Oh, yes, I'm pretty sure that you were extremely shocked when I invited you into my home. Just to make it clear, this is a one-time thing, don't get used to it. How many times have I told you no? How many times have I told you to get off my porch? Granted, it's not a very large porch. Yes. Well, no, I actually don't enjoy living in a tiny home or a tiny house. It's not by choice. I would much rather have a normal house or even a really nice house or an apartment or, yeah, I guess I'm not thinking very clearly. You get what I mean. Don't look so concerned. Let's face it, if you were a man, by now I would have beaten you within an inch of your life and tossed you into a dumpster. But because you're a relatively young, attractive woman and you've never actually physically tried to harm me, and your followers haven't either, yeah, I've decided to not respond the way I probably should. Oh, no, no, no. I don't mean your followers on Instagram. Please stop pretending. Yes. You see, I know that your parents founded the cult that runs through this town. Had I known that, I wouldn't have moved in. Um, I know you and your cult don't control the entire town. By the way, I am sorry that your parents died in that car accident. Mostly because if they hadn't, I can see someone like you going off to LA or Seattle and, you know, having a life, something in academia. Instead, they died, you came home, and they just made you the leader of the cult. Yes. Please, 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 please stop denying it. I mean, you think you're the only person who can hire a private detective. You think you're the only reason. This cold is really starting to affect me. You think you're the only person who can hire a private detective or do your own detective work. I mean, it was pretty easy. I would walk down the street and your followers would immediately put their backs to whatever building happened to be there, and they would look down and they would wait until I would pass before looking up and going on with their business. Now, why is that? Again, please stop. I'm high as heck off of the cold medicine I took. It might not seem like my sore throat is bothering me, but it is. I know it's not the flu because I've had my flu shot this year, but it's a cold. And it's a pretty bad one. Yes, I get dizzy when I stand up. It's a pretty bad one, but then you know that. That's why you let yourself into my place. That's why you made that homemade chicken noodle soup. That's why you left instructions on how to heat it up as if I were some sort of idiot. Okay, please stop apologizing. I don't get you. Sometimes you're extremely confident, even when you're talking to me, and other times it's like I'm your dad and you're afraid that you're going to disappoint me. Could you please pick one personality and stick with it? And again, stop denying it. There is a cult in this town. It's rather prevalent, and you're the leader of it. So let me ask you, just tell me. It's just you and me here. Just tell me. First of all, yes, I did eat the chicken noodle soup. I was hungry and I'm not feeling well, and I knew that you wouldn't poison me. So, yeah, you seem to think I'm some sort of spiritual leader or a messiah that you've been waiting for, and I would normally be flattered, except your cult doesn't exactly worship Jesus. Actually, the exact opposite. You sit here wearing your clothes. Yes, my nose is stuffed up, sorry. You sit here wearing those nice clothes, presenting yourself as a wonderfully charming, friendly, polite individual, and I'm sure you absolutely are. Most cult leaders are very charming and polite up until the point they're not. Listen, just tell me, what is it? What is it about me that makes you think I'm your cult's chosen one? Mm-hmm. 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 Are you serious? There are 49 separate requirements, and they're all very specific. And you're telling me that I meet all 49 of them? Seriously? Okay. No. Well, then there you go. The person you're looking for meets all 49 requirements. I am clearly not that person. I would like to be left alone. Thank you for the chicken noodle soup, though. I wish you hadn't broke into my tiny house. What? Are you serious? Are you serious? So you mean to tell me that over the years there have been individuals who have hit as much as 22 of the requirements? 22. But they failed a few of the others. And according to your cult's ancient teachings, your chosen one will hit all 49. And you mean to tell me that the only reason why you're obsessed with me? No. Be honest. You are obsessed with me is because I've hit 31 of your chosen one requirements. Well, what about the rest? Are you joking? Are you serious? So, I've met 31 of your requirements. No one has come that close in all the decades you've been searching for this Messiah of yours. And you mean to tell me that all the other requirements is only because you haven't confirmed it? So that's why you're obsessed with me. It's not that I don't fit the other requirements. It's because you haven't confirmed whether or not I do. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Okay, well, why don't you mention one of these requirements that you're unsure of? We can settle this right now, and you can leave me alone for the rest of my life, because I have no desire to join your cult. Okay. Okay. So, just pick one requirement at random that you haven't confirmed yet. Well, actually, yes, I do speak fluent Russian. Yes. За что ты хочешь от меня? Маленькая девочка пришла сюда мешать мне. Yes, I do speak fluent Russian. Oh, wonderful. So that's now 32. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? That doesn't prove anything. That does not prove anything. Let's pick another one. Well, everyone knows how to do that. Seriously, that's a requirement? That's a requirement. Okay, yes, I do know how to sharpen a knife. It's not that hard. You take a bench stone. Okay, wonderful. That's another requirement. Seriously. How to sharpen knives is a requirement. Really. What are you going to ask me next? Do I know how to drive a car? Do I know how to blink? Well, yes and yes. Oh my goodness. Well, yes, I do know how to drive a manual transmission car. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Knowing how to drive a manual transmission car is one of the requirements. And that's now 33 I've hit. Okay, we're not doing this anymore. Listen, this is ridiculous. The future is not set in stone. Oh, there's that damn generator again. I swear, living out here in this rural state. Look, I think you're dangerous. I think your cult is dangerous. I think that if people leave you alone, you leave them alone. And that's a good way to live life. I will be more than happy to leave you and your cult alone. We'll just be neighbors. I owe you for the soup, and I will make it up to you. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, yes, it's a little embarrassing. I do not know how to cook. Oh, come on. Okay, now you're just screwing with me. There is no way that your particular Messiah not knowing how to cook is a requirement. So if I go out and learn how to cook, then I'm not your Messiah, right? Well, how about I sign up for a culinary class? What do you mean too late? So you mean to tell me that these requirements happen just after you find your Messiah? So anything else he does doesn't count? So because I don't know how to cook right now, that means I qualify for that requirement? Oh my goodness. Well, let me ask you this. What is it that your Messiah is supposed to do once you find him? Well, I got you right there. I have no desire to rule America and Central America. None. Absolutely none. Because I hate people. Look at me. Look at how old I am. Do I look like some dumbus, ignorant teenager? Do I? No. So there's also an age requirement. You looked up my age from the DMV because, of course, a couple of the people working there are part of your cult. So that was one of the requirements that caused me to make it to 31. And now it's even higher. Seriously, how am I supposed to help you take over the world at my age? No, I'm not horribly old, but I'm not exactly young either. Oh, I swear. Well, no, I have no desire to bring children into this world. If I did, I would have already done it, and that's another requirement, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, look, I'm about to pass out from all the cold medicine I took. I'm not even sure if this conversation is real. And seriously, yes, please do me a favor and put your breasts away. Yes, they're very lovely. Yes, put them away. I'm not interested. Well, no, I do like women, I do like breasts, but I would appreciate it if you would put yours away. I didn't invite you here to sleep with you. Don't tell me that's another requirement. Oh, it's not. How lovely. Listen, I am not going to join your cult as your Messiah. I don't care how many of your requirements I happen to meet. It's not like I'm choosing to meet them on purpose. You need to leave me alone, okay? Thank you for the soup, but you need to go. Let me guess, now that I've met more of your requirements, you're going to keep coming at me. Yeah, that's what I figured. Listen, do not try to recruit the few friends I have left in this world. Don't try to recruit the few family members I have left in this world. Because I struggle every single day to keep my rage and anger in check. Oh, That's another requirement, and I've just met it. Well, guess what? Considering your cult, that one actually makes sense. You really have no clue who you're dealing with. I have spent decades keeping my rage and anger in check. It's like holding on to a large, angry, violent, rabid dog with a chain wrapped around its neck. And I'm standing on the other end of that chain, pulling as hard as I can to keep him from being unleashed. You don't understand. The harder I pull, the angrier he gets. And if you really tick me off, well, yeah. If you really tick me off, you will not believe what I'll do to you and your cult members. Seriously, I do appreciate the soup. Do not be stupid enough to anger me. Otherwise, your chosen one is gonna burn all of you down to ashes. And here's the lighter I'm gonna use to do it. Should I fill it up with fuel now? You need to be very cautious when dealing with me. Now get out. And again, thank you for the chicken noodle soup.